Hi, I am Bertine from the Democratic Republic of Congo. I have been in India for 3 and more years. Today I'm bringing the racial issue which I or any other black African might face in India on the table. And I have 3 main points which I'm going to discuss about. The very first one I will be discussing to my fellow Africans who are in India right now or who intend to come to India. The second thing is that I will be discussing to Indians, and the third I will be asking for help regarding this racial issue, which I will describe in better ways so that anyone in India, being black African or Indian, could help me. So the very first thing which comes is that I want to discuss to my fellow black Africans who are in India. My fellow Africans, one beautiful thing which you have is that according to the history, we are the origin of life. And one unfair thing which happened is the stigma which came with the color skin which we have. That shouldn't be a very strong thing to hold us behind and make us sometimes go through tough times just because we have a color skin, which we are very proud of having. And being in India as a foreign land coming from Africa, there are a lot of challenges which I know that we face every day. But I wanted to bring to your notice something which is very interesting. We changed my mind regarding the racial issue. We need to stop feeling that we are being attacked every time our race is being designated. The idea of being attacked comes from the mentality of thinking that we are the person who is marginalized, we are vulnerable of something. For a black person, once something wrong happens to you, without even thinking of the race or anything, we are so quick to judge and say, oh, these people are racist to me, that's why they're doing this wrong thing to me. And what I wanted to bring to our notice is that I know that here in India, we face almost not racial issues, but sometimes when they happen, there's some situations which happen and they seem so clear that the person is going against us because of our race. And I would invite you to always do not think or always do not imagine it to be an attack against your race. They might even oppose another Indian the same way, or they might even oppose a person from another race the same way. But let's not take everything too personal to be a challenge against race. Sometimes it's not about race, it's just someone who is just trying to oppose us. So instead of complaining, let's learn to fight back and not complain about our race every day. And remember, life is a jungle. If we always stay behind claiming to be vulnerable of this and that, there is no one who will come to pick us up. It's for us ourselves to always stand up on our ground and make ourselves be the great person who we know we are, the origin of life, the source of every race and every culture which exists in the world. We have to stand up and not claim every day to be vulnerable, but to work. And once again, if any wrong thing might have happened to you, a fellow black African being in India, I sincerely apologize for that, and I wish you a very great time in India. We have nothing to fear about being in India, and for anyone who wishes to come to India, you have nothing to fear about India. It's a very good land, but we need to learn more to remove in our mind the mentality of being attacked because of our race. To my friends, Indians, this is a very good thing which I'm trying to do right now, reconciliating the issues which exist between black Africans and Indians. And I couldn't do this without addressing myself also to Indians. I'm very happy that India is a very good place which welcome people from all over the world, and particularly India have been home to so many black Africans, not only today or for many students who come or people who come for medical reasons to India or for tourism reasons from Africa, but India have been a place where black Africans came even in the long time back. Speaking of the cities who became part of India since a very long time, India have been a place where black Africans have been since a very long time. But unfortunately, sometimes issues happen which shows clearly that people are against black Africans, and most of the times, if I can be clear, because of the stereotypes which have been put on black Africans in India. There is one thing which is very common most of the times when it comes to black Africans in India. They are known as people who consume a lot of alcohol, they have too much noise, they are very disorganized, they are always in drugs and all those things. I know not everyone think like that, and I know there are so many people who support black Africans being in India, who are on their side, who understand them, and who don't think of any stereotype. Still, every time when one person is victim of a stereotype, it hurts more, that it makes that person forget about all the good things which have been living in India. It's come to my notice that there are so many black Africans who face the issue of not being given a house. Once they are known that it's a black African, they are not given a house to rent because they expect the person to be involved in drugs and all those things without even asking them how they behave. Yet, I'm not saying that they always block us from having house. Sometimes it happens, and every time that thing happens, it hurts so much. And that's not the only case where we are misjudged just because of stereotypes. So many times it actually happened. I just came to India in January 2022, and on my surprise, just coming out of the airport when I just took the auto in Mumbai, the auto driver literally asked me if I had drugs. That wasn't the only time when that happens. It's happened a lot of times. Being in a shop, going around, and someone meets you in the way and he's like, "Hey, how are you? You're from Africa? Yeah. Will you have some drugs with you?" It's so heartbreaking when we always notice people quickly attaching misconceptions on Black Africans, and that's not a very good thing, which I know that so many of you are here to help me, and that's why I came to ask for your help. And this help which I'm asking, I'm not only asking to Indians or to Black Africans, I'm asking this help to anyone who will watch this video and who wants us to fix the issue between the misconception or the stereotypes which are being put on Black Africans in India. And the very first help which I need is, I would like to get your suggestions and your help on how we can reach the media or any platform which can help us to reach in mass people and let the whole India know about who are Black Africans, that we are not all the same, and those stereotypes which have been put on one person shouldn't be applied to everyone. We need this message to be spread all across India, to more people across India. That's actually the need which I have, and that's the help which I'm asking you, the first help. The second help, there are a lot of times when issues happened and we had nowhere to go and claim about the wrong things which happens. For example, sometimes a person can be denied to be given a house. This happened to one of my friends recently. He wanted to rent a house, and he having another friend from Africa, but his friend from Africa didn't have a dark skin like him. So the other friend, who is from Morocco, was given the house, and him being from Ivory Coast with a dark skin, he was not allowed to rent a house because he's a Black person. Another thing which I need is for you guys to tell me on how can we denounce such types of wrong things which are being done to Black Africans all across India. And this might seem as a very easy thing, but it happened even to me once also. I remember one day being slapped by a police officer because he saw me parking my bike somewhere, and he came talking to me. I didn't understand the language he was speaking, and when I was trying to explain, to talk to him, he didn't even understand me, and he just slapped me. But I knew if I go to the police station and say that someone slapped me for no reason, there is nothing which they're going to do about it. So one thing which at least I need, it's not only for me, it's for so many other Black people who face sometimes racial issues in India, and they don't know anywhere where they can denounce those things and go against them to fight back against all those issues which happen. So the second help which I need is for you guys to show us or explain to us what are the procedures, how can we go against and denounce every wrong thing which happened to us here in India. I will be so grateful if we can exchange these things. I'm doing this video with so much love in my heart. I know that if we try to bring this matter on the table, we can have a solution on that. I have been so much happy in India, and this have been a place which became like my home, and I would like every other Black person like me to enjoy their stay in India. And the same way, I know that most Indians love us. They're so much happy sometimes talking to us, discussing to us, trying to know about our culture and a lot of other things. And that's why I know that I'm going to get the help from all of you. I'm very happy to share all this with you, and I will be happy to receive all your suggestions in the comment section of this video, or you can contact me as the contact will be on the description of my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Catch you next time.